very excited to see this losers quarters match between JbDoesStuff and BeastinShen. Very good stuff. Both very, very fast players.
Very heavy hitters.
Yep. And I know Shen especially has been working on his IRS, IHS, trying to get the most out of his zones. So,
he's been going for the big zones.
I'm very excited to see especially these later games, we might be able to see a lot of ultimate trisses and maybe even a curb triss if we get lucky. So gotta make sure to everybody looking sharp on the thing here, and looks like we're getting into it.
There we go.
Now. So excited for this, man.
Yeah.
I've been waiting all day to see this.
Oh, this is gonna. Like I said, this is gonna be some really good stuff.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to see a lot of zone battle like this anytime soon. So here we go. I believe that's L and O start. So let's see. Again, both players not really opting to go for an opener. But again, if I think I mentioned earlier, a lot of players tend not to go for openers too much in Tetris Effect just because of how clean the garbage is. And I'm surprised to see that still hold up even in top 6.
Yeah, like especially when your opener garbage is just gonna be sent right back, maybe even more. Like it's not as worth to try to send as much damage as early as possible. Just try to go for as many lines as you can, build up that zone meter like both of them have built up.
Yeah, both players with full zone.
I wonder who's gonna strike first.
No, Shen's getting up a little high, but he's probably gonna try and get down before it pops up. So Shen pops now. Trying to get down as far as possible. Nice skim there. He's looking for the ulti. There it is.
There's the ulti. There we go. We are in for
ulti.
We're in for some.
Now JB firing back as well. He has the full zone, so he's got I think it's like 15-20 seconds to try and match that. Oh, but he can't get the eye over. So he's gonna be cut off a little bit. And yeah, 44, which roughly similar to Shen's attack, but again, while JB was going for his own zone attack, Shen is able to send whatever garbage he can as well to be disruptive and put JB in a little bit of a worse spot there.
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks like Shen's a little bit curious of how to fix his stack here, but he is all the way down at the bottom, so he's got some room to clean up a little bit. And not anymore.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to pop zone there.
At least the garbage isn't quite. It's not as clean as before, but it's still clean enough to where it's still manageable.
And now it looks like we're in phase 3 as JB hits 60k points. But JB is taking a lot of hits right now, especially with the clean garbage. I don't know if that was the right move, because he's going to have to do a lot of creative down stacking to try and make this work. And again, Shen with very, very little garbage, very clean stack.
We do have a pretty interesting dynamic, though. JB just popped a full zone, while BeastinShen has to charge it a little more. Like, JB still managed to get an 18 with all that messy garbage.
Yeah, but again, in that time, Shen's got time to build up the zone. He's got very little garbage, so most of this is, his own stack to work with. The Tetris in there. Oh, a little bit of a misdrop, but that is still going to put JB in a little bit of a rough spot. But again, with the damage mitigation, Tetris Effect, he's able to stay alive a little bit longer. Shen just trying to push JB up as far as he can, trying to make him pop zone, and finally does. It's like Shen's going to go for and JB with a little bit of a misdrop there, I think. And
it looks like
no, and T pieces are the worst. Although he is able to down stack out of it, and
Shen is looking.
Yeah, Shen was playing a little bit scary there. I think he was trying to take garbage. He took a little too much there, and trying to max out there. Gets 12 lines, but again, phase 3 is very hard to get a good zone in, so anything will help.
Yeah, not only does the garbage get messier, the amount of time you spend in the zone gets shorter.
And JB not able to get enough out of that zone there. So again, you can see almost equal performance from both players, but that zone attack was much higher on Shen's side. So again, a lot of importance on that zone usage there.
For sure.
And here we go into the second one. You can see the difference a lot in the play here, where JB did a lot of upstacking at the beginning to try and get some ammo, and Shen just kept his stack low, just ready to take whatever he could. And funny enough, it kind of worked out about the same for each of them. They took about an equal amount of garbage here, but I think most of them are trying to they're just trying to get their zone meters full while not losing any momentum here. Looks like JB's gonna cash out here.
Oh no!
And that's a really rough misshot to make. He's
Still
able to
gets the eyepiece over, but
he's able to get some pieces. But again, if you're not using IRS, that's gonna be so much harder to try and clean that up. So he's only able to get 14. And meanwhile, Shen over here gets 19. And yeah, that's definitely some added momentum that Shen's going to benefit from here.
For sure.
And and a T-piece misdrop from Shen too, so this might shift things back into JP's favor, but it looks like it kind of evens out. Both players relatively low. Shen keeping, 0 garbage on his board. Looks like JB doing a little bit of digging here, going to have to pop zone to make that work. And Shen taking the opportunity to build up a little bit for his next zone attack. He's got about 3/4 of the way. And
he's popping it early.
Yeah, Shen popped very early. But I think he's trying to get what he can, trying to force JB to take a lot of garbage without a zone meter to deal with it. But again, relatively equal on these zone attacks. But, zone attacks of, 35, 40, sometimes even 45 lines, that often requires, at least 3 Tetrises or, a couple T-spins thrown in there, which is, just, it's so hard to get consistently, but these players are pulling off each and every time.
Yeah, there gets to be a point where it's less about zone lines and more about efficiency. But getting more zone lines is still very helpful, gives you nice bonuses, especially for getting 20s.
Yeah, but especially for the Ultimatress and the Curvatress have specifically very large bonuses there that the devs have put in. And Shen not looking like he was able to capitalize on that zone as much as he wanted to. We're well into phase 3 at this point, so gonna have trouble getting down stacking here.
But especially with that eyepiece.
Yeah, I don't think he meant to put that there, and that's not able to rotate it there. And yeah, again, even faster on each of them too. More damage. They're really stepping their game up here for this Lusus Quartus, which
this is the championship.
Yeah, they're really pushing each other, getting some damage up and stuff that have barely been met all day. So and it looks like Shen going for a little bit of a combo on top of his well. JB looks like he's trying to get a T-spin to help fix that up there. And unfortunately, JB's covered as well, and a misdrop with the Z there. That's not going to be good for him. And Shen with a bit of an early zone pop. I think he's trying to push out JB as early as possible, but I'm not sure how that's going to go for him. Able to get 17, but again, 37. Depending on JB's efficiency, he might be able to counter that as well. So Shen is rushing to try and get his zone meter back.
For sure. And you may have noticed on the left that flashing blue bar on JB's side. JB would have had to take at least 2/3 of the board if he wanted to take any garbage. So he had to pop that zone right away, or else that could have been lights out.
Yeah, so the garbage that is flashing on the side of each player screen is the amount that they're going to take if they decide not to clear a line. So in certain cases, if they receive a very big attack, let's say there were multiple Tetrises in a Curvatress or something, you'll usually have one large attack that's in there as long as the combo was going, and it'll be a super long spike that forces your opponent to just pop instantly. But if you have a lot of small attacks within the zone, it'll be a little bit more. It'll be a lot of small attacks in the garbage, which means that you can afford to not clear a couple of lines and still be able to downstack pretty efficiently. Ooh, and that Ultimatress from Shen there just
that's gonna do it. Some very big chunks in a 20.
Had the S and the L, I think, for the start there. Again, everyone just keeping to the basics, going for the T-spins when able, and keeping stacks low. Something that I think JB's had to change his style a little bit more. I know JB just loves to prioritize speed a little bit.
Yeah.
see here. Shen at max zone. JB almost there. Probably will be soon. And just a tight misdrop.
Yeah, Shen trying to go for like the early efficiency, trying to get the most out of the zone, but misdrops in the process, so gets it uncovered. Let's see what he does at the top.
He's probably gonna find. Yeah, there's the I think 20.
Yeah, there's
Shen,
the 20
and 19 from JB too.
Dead even.
Oh,
that was
man.
dead even.
Perfect neutralization there, and yeah, even after one zone, both players are at pace to put into phase 3 just by the second zone, which is incredibly fast. Yeah, it looks like Shen's got a little bit of good damage to cut through on the down stack there. Meanwhile, JB popping zone there. But Shen manages to take it also. Right now, JB has no zone. Shen's got the thing to work with. So Shen's probably going to try and see, just how big of an attack he can send.
Oh, but those are some tough pieces to deal with.
A little rough to work with at the end there, but managed to get 36, and JB's only got like half a zone to work with. This could be rough.
We're swiftly approaching phase 3. Like this zone is going to do it.
Yep. And it looks like JB manages to neutralize, but
complete.
Oh, and another misdrop from Shen there. Looks like he's gonna fix it with a couple tucks there, but Shen had a lot of momentum going in, and it looks like it's almost disappeared now.
Yeah,
JB
it's really gonna slow him down a lot, which is something you don't want when you're about to receive a ton of cheese.
And yeah, it looks like and Shen here popping. Let's see.
Looks like a full zone. We'll be able to build up.
Oh
that
yeah. Oh, he misdropped, but he's able to fix
man
it.
Just fixed it.
Still gets a 20.
Incredible 20 on phase 3.
Yeah, 43 lines on phase 3 is not easy to counter. But JB does have a bit of a stack to do it. He's just got to be fast enough. And gets 13. Able to counter it for the most part.
Again, a dead even zones all around.
Shen with a little bit of slippery play at the top, so he's not able to capitalize too much out of that, but looks like he's still got some momentum in him. And able to get a T-spin single there. JB with a fantastic down stack there, looked like, to help get his cheese out of the way. And yeah, I mean, JB's about to hit. Yeah, JB's hit 100,000 points there. This is a very, very tight game. So I'm gonna try and send another zone attack.
26 attack from that.
And
see what JB can do to respond. Sending up a lot of T-spins.
Oh, it's gonna be hard because he's got to fit. Yep, got to fit the Z in there, but he gets both those T-spins.
Boom gets a lot of lines in the zone. That's
40 lines on a Dodecatris.
Shen's gonna be on the defensive here.
Oh, when Shen
misdrop.
That's gonna be it for this game too.
That's curtains.
Man, 2-2, and
we're gonna be in here for a long one.
JB keeping almost 90 APM for almost 4 minutes straight. That is crazy. And here we go. I think TL start there.
I'm just starting down a right wall with Tetrises. Like a champion.
My personal favorite. And it looks like Shen got his garbage on the left well, so he was able to shift over really quick and get quick use to his garbage. Meanwhile, JB had to do a little bit of combos to try and get that to work. Gonna have to I-spin there for a Tetris. But Shen's got a bit of a 2-wide, able to send a very quick spike. 43 on the Perfectress. Very, very quick though, so even if JB does match it and overpower it, Shen's got enough time outside of zone to not only build up zone, but also send a couple attacks of his own to help mitigate that missed ground. And again, as we see,
Shen actually ended up winning the interaction.
Yeah. It's just no! An unfortunate double flip of that eye piece there. That's going to be an early top out there. But again, you can see Shen's zone attack 442, just making the most out of those short zones. And
we got some gross starts.
Everyone's most hated start where you have the SZ and O Tetraminos, so you're gonna have to make some kind of tuck if you want to keep a clean stack.
Unless you happen to be SS rank in Tetrio.
And
but that's not here nor there.
looks like a little bit of people going, or I guess they're going for a couple of donations on this bag. It's a bit interesting. I haven't seen too many this set.
Maybe having to cut his zone early.
Yeah, and again, we're in a almost similar situation last game where JB is still working on getting his zone, but Shen's got the full zone. He's going to let it pop. JB at 3/4 zone now, so he is able to fight back a little bit. Let's see how Shen tries to top this off. And he's able to get 20.
Here's the 20.
60 line ultimate.
That is a big zone.
Oh, and a misdrop from JB. Yeah, he's going to have to eat all that, and
that's rough.
So, man, 3 and 3. You can see Shen with the 100 APM there. Just that 60 Ultimatress really helping him secure that. And
all right, and this is actually looking like it's match point.
Yeah, this is because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it should still be first to 4, I believe.
Until grand finals.
Yep, this is going to.
This is. As the classic Tetris players say, this is a decider. Get your glasses ready.
Yeah, it looks like Shen's got a bit of a left well. JB trying to work on a down sec, so he's kind of looks like he's got a 6-3 now. Shen really fishing for T-spin there, but he's not even going to be able to get any points off the sitting clear line. Oh, that's tight trying to stack at the top there.
Tried to squeeze as many lines out as possible for that zone.
And JB gonna
in a
JB
rough spot.
almost getting 20 as well. If he would have had a instant rotate on, he would have definitely had that. But again, just even quicker, able to send that 19 Perfectress right back.
Oh, but there's an interesting stack from JB's side.
Yeah, a lot of overhangs and tucks that he's gonna have to kind of build around here.
Still manages to actually neutralize. Yes! Nice ice spin. That was clean. That was so clean.
Love to see it. And looks like JB's built back up his zone meter while Shen gets full, and Shen's going to pop here. Shen go for a bit of a combo there, just to try and make the most out of those singles and doubles he's going to get. And a really interesting skim setup by Shen to get a little bit of a combo there. And
he's greeting. He's greeting.
Shen's going for and JB's going for
gosh,
2 T-spin triples and gets it off. That's a 55.
That's massive.
And Shen is able to survive, but barely. Yeah, Shen's got a quarter zone, but he's got nothing to work with there. And that looks like it's it. Oh, the T-spin spawn.
Whoa. Okay.
He was the garbage was high enough. The TP spawn, but clearing that clearing those 3 lines basically brought those garbage right back down onto the line 20 and right into the next piece. But yeah, crazy stuff that ends up. Yeah, so that was
4-3.
Yeah, 4-3 for JB. Yeah, JB coming back with a very greedy T-spin triple well, but paid off, got 2 T pieces right in a row, and just did wonders for that zone attack of his.